You're watching your child play. You see their skill, you see their love for the game, but you also see them getting pushed off the ball by a kid who looks at least 2 years older. And you get this feeling in your chest, a mix of pride for their efforts and this secret anxiety that says, will they ever be big enough, strong enough, good enough? Are they falling behind? If you've ever felt that, I'm going to share a concept with you that just might change the way you look at the game forever. It's what I call the Underdog Hypothesis. In youth soccer, we have a huge problem. We tend to judge the entire book by the first chapter. We see the sunflowers, the kids who shoot up early, dominate, and look fantastic at age 12, and we assume that they're the only ones destined for success. But development isn't always like that. Many of the strongest, most enduring players are more like oak trees than sunflowers. The most important work in their early careers isn't what happens above ground where everyone can see it. It's happening below the surface, building a deep foundation of skill. And this isn't about criticizing the early maturers. Their path is perfectly valid, but it's crucial to understand that it's just one path. And the path of the late bloomer, the underdog, forces them to adapt and develop some really powerful advantages that will play out in the long run. So, what are these advantages? Well, the science and my experience as a physio show that these late bloomers can be compared to master chefs, while many early bloomers can get by for a time as simple recipe followers. Think of it this way: an early physical advantage, being bigger, faster, stronger, is like being given a simple, perfect recipe. It works. That player can make one dish, like overpowering an opponent, perfectly. And there's nothing wrong with that. It leads to a lot of success. But the late bloomer, they're handed a mystery box of different challenges to solve every single game. They don't have that easy recipe. They are forced to learn the deeper principles of the game. The timing, the spacing, the angles, the subtle movements. They have to learn how to combine their skills in new and creative ways just to survive and get by. So, while the early maturer is perfecting one recipe, the master chef is learning how to deal with any ingredient in any kitchen. They're not just learning moves, they're learning the game itself on a deeper, more adaptable level. This is the core of the underdog hypothesis. So, what does this mean for you on the sideline? It means that you can let go of that anxiety. You can stop worrying that your child isn't a sunflower and start appreciating the deep roots that the oak tree is growing. Start looking for signs that they're becoming a master chef. Notice the clever pass, the smart run, the way they solve a problem with their brain instead of just their physical abilities. You can be a guardian of their confidence. And this perspective is the greatest gift that you can give them on their unique journey. Knowing that your child's journey is a marathon and not a sprint can be a game changer. But it naturally leads to a new question. Does your kid's coach see it that way? Is the coach rewarding just perfecting one recipe? Or are they challenging the players to adapt into master chefs? Figuring that out is why I created the Parent Sideline Audit. It gives you the framework to understand the coach's philosophy on long-term development. It's a tool that ensures your child is in an environment that rewards the process and not just the short-term results. The link is at the top of the description below. Go grab it and take the next step in becoming the most confident, supportive advocate your child could ever wish for.